First is from Twitter. Was there a specific moment that made you want to become a reporter? I grew up loving to read and write short stories, and I still do. English was, is, and always will be my favorite subject. And I knew that I wanted to produce professional writing that makes a difference in the world. That is why I decided that I wanted to be a professional journalist at the age of 10. I've been chasing the dream since, and I gain experience one article at a time. From Instagram, first is, what do you hope to gain in 2021 that you've lost or didn't realize in 2020? I hope to gain more experience with publishing my work as a journalist, and I will eventually have a paid summer internship as part of the requirements to graduate with my Master's of Arts degree in journalism later this year. Next are, what challenges do you face as a journalist? What advice do you have for the youth that want to go into this field? Challenges that I face right now as a journalist can at times include finding a story to cover that has either been already covered, less covered, or not covered at all. I can also say that sometimes when I already have my story decided, it is definitely a challenge of waiting for your requested sources to respond to you. It is also important to make a backup list of sources for all stories that I do, and I will definitely continue doing so going forward in my career. Patience is a virtue. For the youth who want to go into this field, my advice is to not be afraid of asking the tough questions. Next are, how much did high school and college prepare you in your pursuits? Did you have to seek additional training or certification to get where you are now? Are there any people who inspired you on your journey? Both high school and college prepared me very much in my career pursuits. In my sophomore year, I started writing articles for my high school newspaper, which is now no longer active at the school, as part of my journalism class that was an elective. In college, I first wrote for one of the two campus newspapers from October 2017 to May 2019. Then, the two papers merged and I wrote for it from September 2019 to April 2020. I am inspired by the work of other journalists and advocates here in the United States and around the world, such as Christiana Mpour, Abby Phillip, Angela Rye, Van Jones, Reuven Blau, Kyle Griffin, Shane Burgott, and Judith Heumann, among others. I am inspired the most by my family, who have been continuously supporting my career and motivating me to do my best always. Next is, where do you hope to get published this semester? I hope to get published in Brooklyn, City and State, and City Limits, to name a few. The last three questions are from the comments on part 1 of the Q&A. First is, would you or do you aspire to move to another country where volunteering or missionary work is done to help do journalism and report where information isn't available? I do like to travel, but I don't do so on my own. I would love to do this from here in this country. Next is, what is your daily reading digest? My daily reading digest includes the New York Times, the Wall Street Journal, Reuters, BBC News, Washington Post, CNN, and the Associated Press. Last question. Do you like sports? If you do, which sport do you follow? I follow swimming, gymnastics, and skiing the most, and I also occasionally follow snowboarding.